Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is a tutorial for the color changing trick. I think that's all I called it. I didn't post a tutorial for it, but here it is. If you have not seen it, go ahead and exit this video and check it out. What I did, I had two decks of cards, both differing colors. I chose one deck to do the trick with. The other deck, I pulled out my favorite four of a kind. Let's just say I used the kings. Use something inconspicuous. Do not use something like aces. Trust me. You want something like a 2 or a 3. It's actually easier to follow. You're going to do that, and you're going to have one random card, which the audience will never see, if you did it right. You will place the random card on top, and the four of a kind on top. It helps to have a red box. Do not walk up to them with a blue bicycle box. That is going to look conspicuous. You can pull it out of a red box to help sell it off. It's an easier sell. So after you've gotten into their head, hey, the deck is red. It's not that hard. You just have to walk up to them with it. They'll think the deck is red the whole trick. You want to cut it in half while you're talking to them and have the top half in your dominant hand. You're going to go a little ways in the deck and you're going to say this, and you say you're going to make 3 predictions, and your third prediction is going to be right there, but you're going to pull the card off the top. This is a little sneaky. People almost never catch it though. So really, you got your 3 kings the whole time. When you're done doing that, put the top half back on top. You're going to need it there. And trust me, they won't even notice this. You're going to pull out your 3 predictions. Make sure you have this squared up. Now you're going to say, you're going to have them pick a card, but before that, you're going to shuffle it. But you're going to shuffle it in a special way. You're going to grab a pinky break under the top 2 cards, which should be the king and your random card. And you're going to make it into a thumb break, swing cut, transfer that to the bottom, and then there you go. So what you have is the 2 top cards on bottom now. What you're going to do, you're going to ask them to say stop when they're comfortable. When they say stop, though, you're going to drop all the cards except this one. Bring this card to your chest. Drop it, say that's your card. You want to do this fluently, though. Make it all one move. Don't do it slow and indecisively. Then you're going to come back, pick up a few cards, and dribble them to help sell off the effect that they got it from the middle of the deck. Then, before you put this back down, I always forget, you want to grab a thumb break right below the 9, or whatever random card you're using. You're going to transfer it to the top, like that. That way, you have what appears to be a red deck. You're going to put this back down to the side. Then you're going to grab this. You're going to make a pinky break right above the bottom card. You're going to exaggerate it, pull it down way back. You're going to say I'm going to slide this down into the bottom of my selections. But you're not doing that. You're putting it in third. You want the pinky break right below these 3 cards. You're going to pull off the first selection as 1 card and act surprised. My first selection is the King of Diamonds. How is this possible? Well, you want to don't make the double lift look that suspicious. Put that down to the side. Then you're going to pull this off as 1 again. My second selection is the King of Diamonds. How? Just act as surprised as possible. Do not put this down as habit would make you do. And use this card to flip over that one. Of course, it's already the King of Diamonds, you don't need to do a double lift. The reason I have you do that is you're going to sneakily pull this off as the bottom card. What you're really going to do is just going to go in, use these fingers to grab it off, and it looks like the bottom card. Then you're going to put this on bottom, like that. And what you're going to do, you're going to say, this is not possible. You're going to try to distract them, so you're going to get a pinky break under that card. You're going to put this, line it up on there, but you don't want to flash that. You really don't. So, you'll pull the deck away from the card, like that. Do not flash the blue, you'll ruin the whole trick. But really, what you're going to do now, you're going to bring this card to the back like this. I don't know if I did it in the tutorial. I don't think I did an Elmsley count in the tutorial. Like, you can pass it off as... Well, I don't think you can do an Elmsley count for this either. It's too many cards to work with. But you're going to show it off. You're going to say these are just the rest of the 4 kings. But what I did is I think I dropped it down to the side and showed off these 3. I think that's what I did. And then you're going to say, well, this is something even more amazing. But what you want to do, you're going to grab the top card, put it on bottom, so that this card does not flash. Put it to the side. What's even more amazing is that these are the only red cards in an entirely blue deck. What I usually like saying is, I turned the deck blue while you weren't looking. It's more of an effect for me. This is a great crowd pleaser. I hope you enjoyed this effect. And please subscribe or comment.